Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is December 1st, 2023, last month of 2023. And we are just getting to the end of the year. Time flies very, very fast. And we just in months of December. Usually it is seasonally bullish months for the stock market. However, first 10 days of December, usually we will have a consolidation to the downside. This is like a corrective move. But this is gonna be just the usual statistics. We don't know exactly if we get a corrective move or if we get a corrective move, how much deep we're gonna have that correction. But usually months of December will be positive, especially last 10 days, which is gonna be a Santa Claus rally. All right, so let's start with our weekly edition. And as usual, we are just going with S&P 500 weekly chart. By the way, today volume was not bad. 78 million for SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF. Volume was almost a good one. If we just see this V-shaped recovery, I believe that no one expecting this sharp rally to the upside. So we had October bottom, a knee-jerk reaction to the upside. It's pretty sharp move to the upside. Right now, momentum-wise, we are just getting into overbought condition. So everything is kind of like a ready for a corrective move. If you see correction, you shouldn't be surprised. You don't think a market rally is over. So probably after a corrective move, we will see another a rally to the upside. Then that would be a fantastic, great reverse head and shoulder. And that would be kind of like a good buying signal for us, even for January, February, which is kind of like a weak months. But I'm not surprised if we see January, February high. So at least going all the way to the March. So still, we are not forecasting. We are just waiting for a pattern. But if that pattern forms, I should say any consolidation corrective move is like a big, even it can be kind of like a big swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. And then we will see a big bull flag for a next rally because I think Federal Reserve is going to bring the rate down just slightly, and that could be kind of like a bullish signal for the market. However, we are just heading to one of the best bubble in the history, and probably we will break that bubble into the tier. But right now, we are just giving the market benefit of doubt. Weekly chart is bullish. However, if we see a corrective move somewhere around to 4,400 to 4,500, we will take that one. Right now, we just closed this week 45.96, and it's pretty bullish action. So week after week, you will see that positive price action is coming down the road. Moving on to the daily chart. Daily chart shows kind of like a weak momentum to the downside, but I'll look at that. So after this consolidation, I thought that market is just giving us another corrective move to the downside, but this consolidation just break out to the upside. If we get above this July top, which most likely we will, then we should see any corrective move is going to be a good buying opportunity for a year-end rally all the way up to double top. So we can get into a double top here. And this is going to be a most likely scenario, which is going to be a 4,800 and change. So all in all, I should say we are pretty overbought. We are overstretched. There is no doubt that we are due for correction. But when that correction is coming, just God knows, and we don't know anything else. We just need to wait for market give us that correction opportunity. Still, I'm looking for as like an opportunity to get into a long position because the next rally is going to be much more sharper than this. We just had the breakout, and this breakout is just initiated 2-3 weeks ago. So we can have more upside move. However, corrections are going to be part of the game in the market. Moving on to, by the way, if you haven't looked at my my analysis for Nasdaq and S&P and US 30 and gold in a monthly perspective, make sure watch yesterday's video because I put my bigger picture analysis on that one. So I put a link here. Make sure watch this as well because that is very, very beneficial to see where are we at for the bigger picture. Moving on to Nasdaq and the next one. Just before going to the Nasdaq, Let me go over with Russell, because Russell was rocket star today. Actually, Russell just formed this head and shoulder, reverse head and shoulder, nicely breaking through, and this consolidation, lots of bullish patterns coming at the same time. If this one is getting closed, we can go all the way back up here to this top, which is going to be a 2000 area. So Russell, I believe, is just getting ready for testing 2000 area. If we see some corrective move, just take it as like a buying opportunity to 2000 area. So bond yield is coming. We will get to that one in a bit. So that's why Russell 2000 stocks are just getting higher and higher. Moving on to Nasdaq. So let's go to weekly chart for Nasdaq. Here's the weekly chart, and we just got into, so Nasdaq you see is lagging. So you see the shadows here, even starting last week. This week, NASDAQ was lagger as well, because money is rotating to the other sectors. I believe that NASDAQ will be laggard, at least for December timeframe. We will have better stocks and better sectors, I should say, than technology. Technology can still go higher, but better sectors are there, better opportunities are there. So money is flowing out from NASDAQ into the other sectors. We will get into those ones as well. But this bull flag just triggered to the upside, nice bullish momentum. We got above this pivotal point, and we are just getting close to new all-time highs. So November 2021 was all-time high for NASDAQ, somewhere around, I should say, 16,766. I should say 17,100 is going to be very, very fair possibility for NASDAQ to reach out in maybe December even, because we are at almost the 16,000 area, and just the corrective move could be a good buying opportunity for another 1,000 rally, and 1,000 rally, we will head to new all-time high. So we will see how it goes with that one. Moving on to the daily chart. Here's the daily chart. Momentum-wise, obviously, we are down. And the NASDAQ, I believe it's holding up pretty nice here. This is a good bullish consolidation. But if we get a kind of like a dip to here, I should say that's going to be great buying opportunity, because then we can see momentum is finished to the oversold condition, and then we can see the next rally is coming down the road. So right now momentum is down within the time. So time is kind of like a digestive action for NASDAQ. Time is just correcting the price. Price doesn't go anywhere. So this sideways consolidation within the time is kind of like a corrective move, and that we should see some kind of like a choppy corrective move to the downside. 15,500, I should say, that's going to be the maximum level that I'm expecting. If we get there, again, if we get there, there is no guarantee. That would be great buying opportunity. Otherwise, this consolidation can break out to the upside, and we head from this to here. So we will see how it goes and which one comes first. But I would rather to see a deep down on NASDAQ to just shake out some traders, and then we will see the next reversal rally to the upside. Dow Jones is the next. Before a daily chart, let's go to weekly chart, because weekly tells me that this this index is pretty close to new all-time high. So if you remember my forecast, Dow can hit new all-time high, and this year we are just in December timeframe, pretty close to new all-time high. So we are getting above this as August top, and what a candle. Like, look at the weekly candle, pretty overbought, I know. So 5 consecutive wicks to the upside, and there is no divergence. Everything is healthy. If we see a corrective move or correction, that could just be assumed as like a buying opportunity, and this buying opportunity could be fantastic, because we can get to a new all-time high. 39,000, 40,000 is coming down the road for Dow, I believe in December or even January. Daily chart, we are extremely overbought. So this parabolic move, look at the divergence here from the SMA 20. We can see some kind of like a pullback, and that pullback could be very, very hard. So this area, which I just show as like a supply area, didn't work out and nicely break out to the upside. Market basically didn't pay attention to this. So this can still be a good buying opportunity if we get some corrective move to here. So when level engulfed to the upside, that would be a good buying scenario for the traders if we get any pullback. So wait for a pullback, because that pullback could be great buying opportunity. I would rather to see sharp pullback to here than boom to the upside. That would be great. But all in all, Dow did a fantastic move. Another one which has a fantastic move was gold. So we are pretty close to the all-time high. If we go to weekly chart, I'm going to show you something pretty neat. This reverse head and shoulder is almost about to trigger, and if this goes above this and it pull back, this is going to be a first, and this is going to be the second one, which is 2250. However, I have done my calculation. 2,450 is coming for gold. The potential scenario is going to be a March timeframe. So that is my kind of like a forecast and prediction. So March 2024, you will see kind of like, I should say 20 to 25% about this current price for gold, which is going to be unbelievable. But gold is now a good hedge asset against fiat. So fiat currency is about to demolish, and gold can be kind of like the lifesaver for lots of traders, investors. Daily chart, we had fantastic move to the upside, actually pretty good close on a daily basis. We have a huge divergence here. MACD, RSI, and also stochastic shows divergence. So pullback is kind of like a foreseeable. We can see some corrective move to the downside, but that would be just a correction. It's not going to be a free fall sell signal. It could be just a corrective move. And I should say this area could be great buying opportunity. If we get some correction to 2000, even 1960, that would be great. So wait for a pattern, see what pattern tells you. But all in all, you should just get into the long position if you see any correction. I'm not going to short gold. I keep all my positions in gold and gold miners because I believe that those ones are going to be outperformer this year. Moving on to crude, which had negative day today. Sorry, this is not crude. Let me go to crude chart. Here's the crude. So this is a daily chart for crude. And after lots of negotiations about crude cut or production cut, still see a negative or bearish candle here. And if we take out this 72 against 63 is coming. So just be ready for another spike or accelerate down to 63 area. 63 could be a very decisive moment for crude because we got some kind of like a defend here. So here's going to be a support, and support. So this time, if we get there, we can see a reaction, but ultimately I'm looking for, this is going to be a 51, and then it's going to be a $40 crude down the road as a great buying opportunity. I'm just looking for that one. Right now, crude is very bearish. No long position in crude. Just sit on the side, and I will let you know when it comes to the good price. All right. Moving on to individual names, starting with yield, as it's just going down today. Jay Powell just smashed the yield to the downside as the verbiage was not that hawkish. I know they don't want to say we are done with the rate hike, but market just took as like a rate hike is finished, and they are just playing with words, verbiage different, to just tell the audience that well, we are data dependent, and we will do our best to suppress the inflation. However, inflation is down. Euro inflation, CPI, just came yesterday, I believe 2 days ago or yesterday, and it was dramatically going down. So seems like keep the rate as high as they can is kind of like affecting market right now. I don't know if recession is coming. I believe that lots of companies are in suffer. The cost of the borrowing money is a lot, so they don't hire anymore. So we can see job number, employment are coming down sharply, because when people are getting laid off, unfortunately, it's going to be a sharp and massive. So they're going to just release lots of people, and they're going to take lots of jobs just because the cost of borrowing is getting into a very, very expensive area, and people and companies cannot afford to borrow money. So yield is coming down. Yield is a good indicator for us. So we got into this scenario, topping formation, and nicely breaks through. And after this is going to be at the third one, a leapfrog pattern to the downside. So I expecting prices getting to 450. Yield is getting to 4.5%. Pullback, ultimately we can see 4.25% as a good support here. And if it doesn't hold this area, I should say sub 4% is going to be a foreseeable scenario, which is going to be a rate cut this winter. So that tells us the future of the rate. So we'll see how it goes. On the other side, Treasury just got benefit of this at $92 again, pretty close to 93. And right now, Treasury recaptured this pivot, which is pretty bullish, if you ask me. So these pivots are very, very important. Treasury right now recaptured this. Any pullback could be a great buying opportunity. We should see if it gets above a 93, 94, because if it gets above 93, 94, I should say we're going to head all the way up to $100 Treasury and even higher to 107. So that is going to be a nice scenario for Treasury. If we get above this, that is a monthly W pattern, which had which had us to a very, very higher price. So I'm not gonna expecting that one is coming soon, but if we get those levels, we should see more bullish action from Treasury. VIX is down today, obviously, so 2% down. Market is not in a fear at all. Dixie following yield coming down after 2 days corrective move to the upside. I should say, well, I told in this channel many times that any rally could be a sell opportunity. Moving on to Magma indicator, it's just coming down today. Not as strong, $5.15. Apple was positive, so Apple just forming a bullish pattern, to be honest. This is a nice bull flag. So if we fail to the downside, that would be crazy because it can go all the way down to here. But if we break out, I should say new all-time high is coming for Apple. So all in all, I should say I'm kind of like inclined to the downside. But right now, we should just give market benefit of doubt, especially Apple had a good momentum. Amazon had good momentum as well. So 94 cents up, holding up nicely. On the other side, Meta was down, so $2.33 down. Microsoft was down as well, so this is interesting. $4.40 down. Google down 67 cents. However, Google nice rejected this area, which is $130 and just getting back up. So if you see a kind of like a bullish action from Google, it shouldn't be surprised. Netflix down $8.23. I believe this one is rollover already. Tesla down today $1.25. But look at the action. So Tesla gap down, just going all the way up here. So if you see a follow through, I should say this is going to be a bullish consolidation. We're going to break through this, and that would be pretty bullish. However, I'm just looking for again, if we see some kind of like a rollover sharp sell-off here, that would be fantastic buying opportunity. This is going to be my level, and I'm just waiting for that one. I'm not going to be buyer at this until pattern tells me. Moving on to semiconductors, they were kind of like a weak early session, so but ended up very well. So this is SMH forming a nice bull flag here. So SMH, if it breaks out, that's going to be new all-time high again. Semis are strong. There is nothing wrong with the market. Sucks. The same pattern. It doesn't go to new all-time high, but if it breaks out this consolidation, can go to the new all-time high. Taiwan Semiconductor, the same. All of them actually forming a nice bullish consolidation. AMD just nicely going back up. So AMD today was negative, almost getting down to 2%, but ultimately finished positive. NVIDIA weak. So NVIDIA still weak. And this one, I believe, still corrective move can go down to here. I have done a calculation again for a 420 to 440 could be great buying opportunity for Nvidia. So wait and see, Texas Instrument, pretty good price action. So this is a good bullish. Here's let me just show you here. So this bull flag, if it triggers to the upside, which I believe it's going to trigger, 162 to 164 is coming, and that would be great, great, great signal for us, because we bought lots of Texas Instrument here in this area, myself and subscribers. So we just take benefit of this momentum to the upside. We're happy to have it, just because this stock is an analog monopoly, and they're just serving lots of analog chips, which they used in military, and lots of simple mechanical systems, but good and precise for those equipment. So that's pretty good company. It had a capitulation. Right now, it just formed the bottom right now. Lam Research, a good bullish consolidation here, pretty close to new all-time high. It can just go to the higher price. Moving on to XLF, which is financials. They have done a fantastic move to the upside. Look at this. So that is beautiful. So if we take out, I believe they're just getting into a resistance here. A pullback to this area could be kind of like interesting to see how it's going to react to this here or this here. But anyway, that could be kind of like a good buying opportunity. KBE, $1.69 to the upside. Look at the candle breakout. So that's why Dow did fantastic this week. KRE, look at that. So this is pretty nice. JP Morgan, all the way up there as well. So Goldman Sachs, pretty nice bullish momentum to the upside of $6.89. Bank of America, 47 cents. Wells Fargo, 43 cents off. So all banks are just beneficiary of the lower yield, and they just forecasting the rate cut. So that's why they are in a very, very good level, I should say. Banks can go higher and higher. Come with gold miners. So here's the gold miners, GDX. We had a nice move again today. So bullish consolidation coming along with gold, going higher. GDXJ 2%, 2.36%. So GDX right now is $31. Oops. But I believe this one can go, for the short term at least, can go to 34 to 36. But ultimately, I have level $43. So this is my level for GDX, and even 55 is going to be my ultimate level. But right now, GDX, based on this daily chart, I should say, this is just the beginning. And if we take out this 36, easily it can go to $43 easily. So right now, we just give gold miners benefit of doubt, waiting for more bullish action to come, because they just started their move. AEM, here's another one. Nice reverse head and shoulder to the upside. Newmont, 2% to the upside. So if we take out this pivotal point, I should say we had already breakout. So if take out this pivotal point somewhere around 42, I should say Newmont can easily go up to $45. And 45, I should say it's going to be a resistance here. Probably we'll see some pullback for the next move all the way up to this area, which is going to be $52. And $52 is going to be intermediate top for them. So Newmont is good as well. So Franco-Nevada, because the entire industry goes up, it didn't go down. So this is embarrassing and just capitulated. I believe when it comes to the upside, it can go higher a lot. But right now, Franco-Nevada is just laggard. And we will see how it goes, going back up above $113. And if it goes above 118, I should say this one can still go into the upside. Gold Barrick, a nice move to the upside, the same as the others, a reverse head and shoulder, actually QM pattern here because this one is above this. So it goes higher. This one can go to $18 to $19. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to XLE, which is energy stocks. They're just still lagging here. A consolidation bear flag. it can just break out to the downside if you ask me. So don't rely on these rallies. These rallies are going to be a sell opportunity. XOP, $1.10 up, OH, $2.81 up, Exxon, 25 cents up. But look at the shadow on top. Even in a green day, they cannot tolerate higher price. So whenever it gets here, just reject it to the downside. Chevron, $1.21 up today. So this one as well. So this is kind of like bear flag here. So this bear flag can go all the way down to here to 115 to 120. So we will see how it goes. And I'm not bullish at all for the energy stocks. Again, if it gets there, we're going to buy back. Probably crude at $51 heads these ones to the downside, and that would be good buying opportunity. So be patient with these names. Correction is not done yet. All right, I think I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.